Hello guys, today we discuss China versus rest of East Asia. Let's welcome our matter.Duck YouTube channel. First, the countries, one country with 34 subdivisions versus 5 countries. For the largest divisions, we have Xinjiang at 1.6 million square kilometers and the Tibet Autonomous Region at 1.2 million square kilometers. On the other side, there's Mongolia at 1.5 million square kilometers and Japan at 377,930 square kilometers. Looking at the most populated divisions, Guangdong has 127 million and Shandong has 101.7 million. For the other side, Japan has 125.5 million and South Korea has 51.8 million. The total population is 1.44 billion, which is 18.4% of the world population, compared to 231 million, or 2.9% of the world population. For area, it's 9.56 million square kilometers, or 6.4% of world land area, versus 2.24 million square kilometers, which is 1.5% of land area. Density is 145 per square kilometer compared to 107 per square kilometer. On to GDP nominal, $19.91 trillion versus $9.04 trillion. GDP per capita is $14,096 against $39,134. The richest divisions by GDP per capita are Jiangsu at $24,000 and Japan at $42,400. For the highest GDP divisions, Guangdong has $2 trillion and Shandong has $1.35 trillion, while Japan has $5.3 trillion and South Korea has $1.8 trillion. GDP PPP is $30.2 trillion versus $10.55 trillion. GDP per capita PPP is $21,364 against $45,671. For the military comparison, active personnel are 2.18 million versus 2.12 million. Preserved personnel are 1.17 million compared to 3.75 million. Battle tanks are 6,457 against 1,103. Aircraft are 3,208 versus 3,990. Warships are 777 against 881. Aircraft carriers are 2-0. Submarines are 79-78. Nuclear weapons are 350-50. The defense budget is $230 billion versus $94.6 billion. Olympic performance, total Olympic medals are 713 against 1065. Gold medals are 286 to 340. Silver medals are 230 to 338. Bronze medals are 197 to 387. The richest cities by GDP are Shanghai at $634 billion and Beijing at $594 billion, compared to Tokyo at $2.05 trillion and Seoul at $927 billion. The most populated cities are Shanghai with 28.5 million and Beijing with 21.3 million, while Tokyo has 37.4 million and Osaka has 19 million. Internet users are 1.01 billion, which is 70.8% of China's population, compared to 191 million, which is 86.2% of rest of East Asia's population. The number of billionaires is 698 against 148. The richest person is Zhong Shanshan with $71 billion versus Tadashi Yanai with $26.1 billion. The most spoken language is Mandarin Chinese with 1.2 billion speakers, compared to Japanese with 125 million. The longest river is the Yangtze River at 6,300 kilometers versus the Yenisei River at 5,539 kilometers. The tallest building is the Shanghai Tower at 632 meters against the Lotte World Tower at 554 meters. The largest mall is the South China Mall at 7.1 million square feet, compared to the Dream Mall at 4.3 million square feet. For the biggest stadium, there's the Beijing National Stadium with 80,000 seats versus the 1st of May Stadium with 114,000. The tallest statue is the Spring Temple Buddha at 128 meters against the Ashiko Daibutsu at 200 meters. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel.